A giant ostrich runs towards these cyclists and chases them at speeds of up to 70 kilometers an hour. The cyclists can hear its loud footsteps and its angry squawks as it tries to catch up with them. They pedal faster, hoping it will lose interest, but it doesn't. It follows them all the way to the Cape of Good Hope, a dead end. They wonder what the ostrich wants from them. This troop of monkeys has declared war on the local dogs and is killing them one by one. The reason? Revenge. The monkeys blame the dogs for the death of one of their infants who was mauled by a canine. Now the monkeys are hunting down every dog they can find and throwing them off roofs, cliffs, and bridges. The villagers are helpless as they watch their pets and guard dogs being massacred by the vengeful primates. They have killed over 250 dogs in the last month. This biker tried to outrun this massive elephant, but it's faster and stronger than they expected. They dodge its trunk and tusks as it tries to knock them off their bikes. They scream and shout, hoping to scare it away, but it is relentless and follows them. They wonder what provoked the elephant and how they can escape its wrath. They're in a race for their lives that they just decided to leave their bike. This hilarious scene unfolds on a golf course in Grimsby, England, as a group of friends are attacked by a pair of black swans.
Fucking charge it!
The swans are territorial and aggressive, and they chase the golfers around the green, pecking and hissing at them. The golfers try to fend them off with their clubs, but the swans are relentless. They run after them, even as they hop on their carts and drive away. The golfers are terrified, but also amused by the absurdity of the situation. A fisherman is enjoying a peaceful day by the lake when he is suddenly attacked by an unexpected assailant. A sheep charges him from behind and rams him with its horns. The fisherman is caught off guard and falls into the water. The sheep looks satisfied and walks away. The fisherman is shocked and tries to get back on his feet. He's no idea why the sheep attacked him and what he did to provoke it. He's being chased by a sheep, and it's the most bizarre thing he'll ever see. A cyclist is enjoying a ride in the woods when he realizes he's not alone. A huge bear is following him, and it's not friendly. The cyclist tries to escape, but the bear is faster and stronger. It chases him for several minutes, trying to catch him and attack him. The cyclist is terrified and pedals as hard as he can. He hopes to find some help or a way out, but the bear is relentless and does not give up. A dairy farmer is trying to separate a newborn calf from its mother, but he faces fierce resistance. The mother cow is protective and angry, and she charges at the farmer with her horns. The farmer is scared and runs away. The mother cow follows him and tries to attack him again. The mother cow must have thought the farmer would hurt her calf, so she defended her baby and showed the farmer who's the boss. This man is walking on a snowy street in Montana when he spots a moose on the side of the road.
Get him! Yeah, get him! Get him!
He decides to approach the animal despite the warnings of the residents. He touches the moose's back, and the moose is not happy. It turns around and charges at the man, who runs away in a panic. The man is scared and falls off. This man is lucky to be alive and hopefully learned a lesson. A couple is driving through Kruger National Park in South Africa when they encounter a majestic rhinoceros on the side of the road. They decide to stop and admire the animal, but they soon regret their decision. The rhino is not pleased by their presence and decides to charge their car. The couple is terrified and tries to reverse and escape. The rhino follows them and tries to ram them with its horns. The couple is helpless and screams in panic. They've no idea why the rhino attacked them and what they did to provoke it. This man is working as a watchman at a children's camp in Siberia when he faces a deadly encounter with a camel. The man tries to move the camel, but the camel is not cooperative. The man punches the camel in the back, and the camel is enraged. It turns around and chases the man, who runs away in fear. The camel follows him and tramples him to death with its hooves. The man is helpless and screams in agony. He's no idea why the camel attacked him and what he did to deserve it. A woman is visiting a gorilla sanctuary in Rwanda when she gets too close to one of the animals. A male gorilla is annoyed by her presence and decides to teach her a lesson. He grabs her by the leg and drags her across the ground. The woman is terrified and screams for help. The gorilla is powerful and does not let her go. He pulls her toward the bushes where he intends to harm her. The woman is helpless and prays for a miracle. In a crowded bull ring in Spain where a bullfight is taking place, a massive black bull with sharp horns decides to jump off the ring and attack the audience. The bull is enraged by the matador's taunts and the pain inflicted by the banderillas. It charges at the matador, who skillfully dodges the attack and stabs the bull with its sword. The crowd cheers and claps, but the bull is not dead yet. It staggers and roars, then suddenly turns and runs towards the barrier and jumps off of it. The spectators scream in panic as the bull leaps over the barrier and lands among them. A rock climber is descending from Mount Futajo in Japan when he faces a life-threatening situation. A bear emerges from the bushes above him and lunges at him with his claws. The climber is terrified and tries to fight back. He punches and kicks the bear as it tries to bite him and drag him to the ground. The climber is desperate and screams for help. The bear is persistent and does not give up. It chases him for several meters until the climber manages to escape. The climber is lucky to be alive and records the ordeal on his camera. This Yorkie puppy was enjoying the fresh air on a back porch. Little did she know that a hungry bald eagle was eyeing her from the sky.
A bald eagle swoops down and grabs Coco before flying out of view. Well, a few seconds later, Coco escapes and we see her sprint back onto the porch.
In a matter of seconds, the majestic bird swooped down and snatched Coco in its talons, lifting her off the ground. Coco yelped in pain and fear, struggling to free herself from the eagle's grip. But then a miracle happened. Coco managed to wriggle out of the eagle's claws and fell to the ground, miraculously surviving the fall. She ran back to the porch, bruised but alive. The owner was overjoyed to see his dog again and hugged her tightly. The MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas is famous for its lion habitat, where visitors can watch the majestic animals up close. But on a fateful day in 2010, one of the lions turned violent and attacked its trainer in front of a shocked crowd. This video, captured by a tourist, shows the lion suddenly lunging at the trainer, biting and clawing him. The trainer tries to fend off the beast while his colleague rushes to help him. The trainer screams in pain and fear. The tourists watch in horror, some of them filming the scene, others calling for help. After a tense struggle, the other trainers manage to free the trainer from the lion and drag him to safety. This circus is shown in a village in Shaanxi, China. A large crowd of spectators is watching 3 tigers perform tricks under the guidance of 2 trainers, when suddenly he leaps out of his cage and runs toward the audience, causing panic and chaos. People scream and scramble to get away from the ferocious beast, while the trainers try to catch him with a cane. The tiger dashes through the circus grounds, scratching 2 children on his way. The children are taken to hospital, but the injuries are not serious. The tiger is eventually subdued and returned to his cage. This large sea lion is swimming near the edge. A crowd of people, including a young girl in the white dress, are watching and throwing breadcrumbs to the animal. The sea lion seems friendly and curious as it pops its head out of the water and makes noises. The girl sits on the railing and leans over to get a closer look. Suddenly, the sea lion lunges out of the water and grabs the girl by her dress, pulling her into the water. The crowd gasps and screams as a man jumps in to rescue the girl. He manages to bring her back to the dock, unharmed but shaking.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This group of kangaroos are grazing peacefully when suddenly a drone approaches one of the kangaroos, who looks up and notices the intruder. The kangaroo seems annoyed and starts to hop toward the drone. The drone dodges the kangaroo's attacks, but the kangaroo does not give up. It follows the drone across the field, jumping and kicking at it. The drone tries to escape, but the kangaroo is faster and more agile. The kangaroo finally manages to hit the drone with a powerful kick, sending it crashing to the ground. The kangaroo then hops away.